Meghan Markle is once again facing mounting pressure behind palace walls and Hollywood cameras alike, as fresh reports claim the Duchess of Sussex is growing increasingly anxious over her fading public appeal, flailing business ventures, and intensifying backlash surrounding her image. And according to insiders, Prince Harry is reportedly taking the heat at home. The latest wave of scrutiny erupted after Meghan quietly traveled to Switzerland for a public appearance that critics say landed with barely any public buzz at all. While the Duchess smiled for cameras during her appearance at the Lost Green Memorial in Geneva, sources now claim the lack of public excitement surrounding the trip deeply rattled her behind the scenes. She does a great job of putting on a smile for the cameras, a source told InTouch, but everyone says her stress is palpable. According to the insider, Meghan is increasingly worried about maintaining the massive lifestyle she and Prince Harry built after leaving royal duties. She has to bring in so many millions every month, the source claimed, and if their popularity flags the way it has been, that will no doubt translate to their earnings. And then came the brutal public commentary. Political commentator Megyn Kelly openly mocked Meghan's Geneva appearance during her podcast, questioning the crowd turnout at the event. "She flies all the way over there," Kelly said, "and would you look at the crowd that showed up, or didn't? Nobody is on the side. Nobody is listening to her." The remarks quickly exploded online, fueling another social media pile-on against the Duchess of Sussex. And according to InTouch's source, that public indifference may be exactly what's hitting Meghan the hardest. What's really freaking her out is the sense that people just don't care anymore, the source claimed. The insider added that Meghan had long convinced herself criticism mainly came from jealous critics or royal traditionalists, but now allegedly feels there's nowhere to hide from the reality of the situation. At the same time, pressure is reportedly building around Meghan's luxury brand as ever. According to InTouch, insiders say this is now make or break time for the Duchess and her business ambitions, and some products are already attracting criticism online over pricing. One example repeatedly highlighted involves the brand's signature candles, reportedly priced at $64 each. Even in the best of financial markets, it's hard to get people to part with that sort of money. With the economy the way it is, it's an especially big reach. The insider also alleged that even major publications have started questioning whether the brand appears disconnected from ordinary consumers during a difficult economic climate. And as business pressure intensifies, another royal controversy tied to Harry and Meghan is suddenly roaring back into headlines too. Their long-running Frogmore Cottage saga is once again making waves after reports claimed members of the royal family want to erase the Sussexes' final traces from the property altogether. According to insiders, even Prince Andrew reportedly refused to move into the controversial home. Now, fresh claims suggest the palace may even reverse parts of Harry and Meghan's expensive $2.8 million Frogmore renovation, years after the property became one of the most symbolic battlegrounds in the Sussex family fallout.
Years after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were effectively evicted from Frogmore Cottage, the royal property is now reportedly preparing for one final dramatic transformation. According to a new report by The Sun, the royal family is allegedly planning to strip away the Sussexes' expensive renovations entirely, wiping out what one insider described as, quote, any trace of Harry and Meghan from the home. And honestly, the reasoning behind it is what's really turning heads online. A source claimed Frogmore Cottage has now been sitting empty for nearly 3 years, adding, quote, even disgraced Andrew thought it wasn't good enough for him to move in. The insider then delivered the line now going viral across royal watch circles, saying, quote, Maybe if they get rid of any trace of Harry and Meghan, then someone within the royal household will fancy it. In other words, critics are joking that Frogmore Cottage has basically become the royal family's haunted house. Harry and Meghan were originally gifted Frogmore Cottage by Queen Elizabeth II back in 2018 as a wedding present. At the time, the couple reportedly poured nearly $2.8 million into renovations, transforming what had originally been separate staff cottages into one luxury royal residence. But everything changed after the Sussexes stepped down from royal duties in 2020, before eventually being asked to vacate the property by King Charles in 2023. Around the same period, Prince Harry released his explosive memoir, Spare. The couple later repaid millions back to the royal family, covering renovation costs and rent obligations tied to the Crown Estate-owned property. Still, despite the massive investment, Frogmore Cottage has reportedly remained empty ever since. And now, insiders claim the palace may be considering reversing the Sussex-era design completely, essentially restoring the property back to its pre-Harry and Meghan identity. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan have long since settled into their sprawling Montecito mansion in California, complete with a pool, tennis court, tea house, guest house, rose gardens, and luxury home office spaces featured in various Netflix projects and promotional videos. But back in Britain, it appears the royal family may finally be trying to close the book on Frogmore Cottage once and for all by literally removing the last remaining reminders of the Sussexes from the property itself.